to this video.
Intimidate me. You might intimidate all the guys in there. You're not going to intimidate me. I was walking.
On state property right now.
It's public property. Who owns the state property?
The public.
How is it your property? Do you own it? Do you have the title, the deed to it?
I am the security director responsible for security of this institution, so in that respect, yes, I am responsible.
But you don't own it. The taxpayers own it.
You don't own it.
But you are.
Okay.
And go ahead and put this on YouTube or whatever you have to do.
Yeah, whatever you need to do. No, you did not. But this is public property, sir.
No, it's not. This is state property.
Are?
Right now, the
yes, it
is
is.
Because you're trespassing.
Hey, what's up, guys? Long Island Audit here. Back again with another video. Today we're at the Oshkosh Correctional Institution here in the state of Wisconsin. We're here today, as always, to peacefully exercise our First Amendment right to film in public and publicly accessible areas, to promote transparency and accountability within our government, and to ensure that our public servants respect our rights and treat us with respect.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it. All right, guys, so as we walk on the property here, the first thing that I want to note is that there aren't any no trespassing signs to be seen, at least where I was walking in over here. So let's take a look around on the publicly accessible parts of the facility here.
Right.
I'm sorry?
You need help with something?
Oh, who are you?
I work here.
You-
Correctional.
You're a correctional officer?
Yeah.
And your name?
Well, what did you need to know? You can't be on the property taking pictures and stuff.
Why can't I be on the property taking
Why
pictures?
not?
It's state property. If you want to take pictures, you can go across the street.
Nope.
State property means it's public property.
Oh, you can't take pictures up here.
For sure I can. I can take
Yes, you
pictures.
can.
It's a First Amendment protected activity. Of course I can.
Why would you want to take pictures?
Oh, see, that's a better question. Can I get your name before I start talking to you?
Officer Coates.
Officer Coates. Okay. Officer Coates, I'm an independent journalist. I'm taking pictures and video. I'm working on a story here. That's why I would want to take pictures in public.
Well, how long are we going to be here for?
Oh, I have no idea. No idea. You take care now.
Yes, sir. Am I able to help you with anything?
Who are you?
I am Sergeant Lehman.
Sergeant Lehman?
Yes, sir.
Hey, how are we doing, Sergeant Lehman?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. No, I don't need any help with anything at the moment. Thank you.
Okay.
I appreciate that, Sergeant.
Okay.
Thank you.
Here for what?
Oh, I already explained it to Officer, already forgot his name.
Officer who was out here just a minute ago.
Yeah, exactly.
This is private property. You need to leave.
This is not private
It's
property.
not private.
Down, please.
It's public.
So this is, are you a law enforcement officer?
You are not allowed to take pictures or videotape this.
I'm not allowed
You
to
can go out on the
take,
street and do the same thing.
but this is public property, sir.
No, it's not. This is state property.
Yes, it
Can I
is.
know who you are?
Right now, the police are being called because you're trespassing.
Trespassing,
Okay.
you have to have criminal intent. I don't have any criminal
Please leave.
intent. I'm not engaging in criminal activities. That's what trespassing comes with
Okay.
in Wisconsin.
Right now, you're
You have no authority. You have no authority
You need to
outside
leave
of
this property
outside
with
of
the
that
camera.
outside where you just left. That's where your authority ended. Okay.
Put the camera
You're not
down
law
and leave the
enforcement.
property.
You're not law enforcement. So I have to leave the property because I'm recording peacefully.
Yes. You can go out on the road and record.
Are you a law
How
enforcement?
you gonna
officer?
walk
Who
up to
are
the
you?
camera?
What's
I'm
your
the
name?
supervisor here.
What's your name?
Okay, I don't have to tell you that.
What's your name?
My name is Emil Tony. I'm the security director. I need you to go off of the state property.
What's your name, sir?
That's not
Now
happening.
you need to go out on.
I just want to get your name before I leave.
I did already. It's recorded, right?
Yeah, sure.
So now I
sure.
need you to step off of state property.
Are you law enforcement?
We had notified law enforcement.
Okay, so does he work for you? You need to calm down. You can't put your hands on anybody. Don't try and put your hands on me. I'm not one of your inmates in here.
Nobody is, but you need
I'm
to
a
leave.
free
But we asked
citizen.
you several
Don't
times
touch me,
now.
okay?
Please leave this property.
Trespassing
No.
in Wisconsin comes with
You
a criminal intent.
cannot be on this property.
Yes, I can. This is
No.
open to the public. This is visitor parking
It's
lot.
public.
Well, if you want,
I'm
you can
visiting.
go on the street
This is a visitor
and
parking
you
lot,
can wait
sir.
for the police department to arrive, and you can take it up with them.
Sir, this is a visitor parking lot.
Well,
I will take it up with the police when they get here.
But
I will.
You're not going to do it from here. You need to step off.
Well, you're not going to touch me.
Nope.
Neither are any of you. You guys aren't law enforcement officers. Okay, great. I would like to take it up with the police, the law enforcement officers here who enforce the law. I'm not causing a disturbance. I'm not doing anything
You're on
wrong.
state property, and you can't. Be
This is
doing
public
this on-
property. This
No,
is open to the
state
public.
property.
This is publicly
Well,
accessible.
that's a very, very common misconception. If we had a
No,
public
it's not.
sidewalk that was running right here, that would be one thing. We do not.
This is open to the public.
So those signs that say private property or state property are state property and are state prison property.
Who owns the
which
The
state
public-
property?
you need to leave our property. All right.
Who? How is it your property? Do you own it? Do you have the title, the
I am
deed
the
to it?
security director responsible
Nope.
for the security of this institution. So in that respect, yes, I am responsible.
But
for
you don't own it. The taxpayers.
But you don't own
we
it.
The,
Taxpayers
we the
as well, so
people.
we all own it.
Exactly.
But that
You just
doesn't-
admitted it.
Doesn't mean you can
You just right.
I also own several.
I have business
military-
conducts here.
Military bases.
I have business
that
to
are
conduct here.
No,
Can I get your name, sir?
Lieutenant Norton.
Lieutenant Norton. How you doing, Lieutenant? Yeah, I'm a journalist. I'm gathering content for a story. I'm in publicly accessible areas.
journalist for what?
I'm an independent journalist, so I'm working on a story. I'm not going in into restricted areas.
Okay, that's
This is
fine.
open to the public, sir. This is not. There's time, place, and manner restrictions on these kinds of things. This is the broad
You're a
daylight.
journalist for what?
I'm an independent journalist, sir. I work for myself.
Anybody could say they're an independent journalist.
Yeah, because anybody could be an independent journalist, sir.
Yep.
There's not a restriction on the United States Constitution. We have freedom of press. I'm not doing anything nefarious. I'm not in a restricted area. The public can come up here all
We
day
don't know
long.
what you're doing here.
But,
All I know is
sir,
what
you
you're
could have
saying.
asked
No,
me what I
listen
was
to
doing here.
You said already you are an independent journalist working on some type of a story. I don't know why you're doing some type of a story over by a motorcycle parking area. What kind of
That's where I was
story
walking.
this would be.
That's the entrance. Sir. I was
Where's your
walking in.
vehicle?
I was walking in
Where's your
here.
vehicle?
What does that matter,
I'm just curious. Where is your vehicle?
sir? It doesn't matter. I was walking this way to
It
come
does
over here to
matter.
take some pictures
You
of
are
the
asking us
signs here.
questions. No, I'm asking you a question. Where is your
That
vehicle?
doesn't matter, sir.
It does to me. Where is your vehicle?
Sir, I wanted. You know why I was coming
It
over
does.
here to
Is
take
your vehicle
pictures?
parked on state property
Do you
right
see these? Do you see these signs
now?
over
Is
here,
your
sir?
vehicle, sir?
Sir,
Is
I'm not
your
answering any
vehicle
questions.
parked- You're not?
No, I'm
Neither are
not.
we.
No.
Okay.
We'll wait for the police to come.
This is a publicly accessible
Yeah,
area.
he
I'm
a
just taking
tyrant.
pictures right here. They have
Stop
signs
speaking.
here.
Stop
They have
speaking.
seen. You don't tell me
Wait
when to
for
stop
the police
speaking.
to come and you can explain to them.
You don't tell me when to stop
you get away from me
speaking.
now.
You don't intimidate me. You
I'm
might
not
intimidate
trying
all
to
the guys in
intimidate
there.
you.
You're not going
the
to
one who is
intimidate me.
approaching me.
I was
On
walking.
state property right now.
It's
After
public
I told
property.
you what
It's
this is
public property, man.
Why are you
are
acting like
mistaken.
this?
This is a state
Sir,
prison.
when you came up to me, did I treat you with any kind of disrespect? No, right?
Did
I
you
told
leave?
you. He didn't ask me to leave.
I asked you. I said if you.
No,
Did ask you to leave,
he said
and then
there's
the
no
supervisor who also talked to you about it, and you are still standing here claiming
Because this
you
is
are
my-
some type
I'm
of
a journalist.
And if you were a journalist, you would do the same thing every other journalist does: is they go out and they film from the street, which is allowed.
They don't know.
That is what happens with every single journalist.
So
that
a jour-
wants to get
so
B-roll or
unless-
whatever of this
yeah,
institution
exactly. So-
because they know, because they are legitimate journalists, and they know they cannot.
I'm not
be on state
legitimate, right?
property. I don't know who you are. You've got a
Okay.
backwards hat. You don't look like a
Okay.
journalist to me, but
Okay.
you are what you are.
Okay.
And go ahead and put this
How
on
does a
YouTube.
journalist supposed
Yeah,
to look?
I
whatever
tried
you
being
need to do.
polite.
No, you did not.
Yes, I
No, you
did.
didn't.
I
As
asked
soon as you
you
came
to
up to me,
leave.
you just said,
I
"Hey, you
asked
need to
you
leave
to
state
leave.
property because
That's
I
true.
own it."
Because you do.
Ridiculous.
I never said that.
You're ridiculous.
Don't cut it to say.
You're
I own it
ridiculous.
Because I'm sorry. What?
You're ridiculous. You're
You're
acting
ridiculous.
ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I can't come and take pictures of the signs.
We already told
That's
you
insane.
You can't come on property.
That's insane. Well, I'll be waiting for law enforcement then, because you guys got bad attitudes, especially you. Especially you. You have a bad attitude.
Well, that's because I have the responsibility of 2,000 people plus a lot of staff members in here.
I'm not a
Instead,
threat to
I'm
any
over
of
here
those
talking to
people.
you.
You don't even know the law
Sir,
because you're
you-
not a law enforcement officer. You don't know the law. Wisconsin trespassing, you have to have criminal intent. What is my criminal intent doing here taking pictures?
We'll allow-
We have freedom of
we'll allow
press.
the proper law enforcement.
We have exactly. That's the
I
great
do
good
know you
move.
can't be on this property.
Good move. Good move. Allow the proper law enforcement to handle it. I'm done with you guys.
Put him in this place real quick.
You don't give me what? Oh, you don't give me permission to publicize it because you're acting like a total, complete jerk? Oh, okay. I'll publish it anyway. How about that? Because I don't need your permission because you're in public. I don't need your permission. That's on
Right.
you. You want to act like a jerk in front of the world? That's on you, buddy.
Right. Exactly.
Hi, officer. How are you?
Good. How about yourself?
Good. I'm
Alright,
just...
my dispatch called and just said that you.
Yeah, I just wanted to speak with you guys. I don't want to... I like to de-escalate the situation.
Okay.
I don't want to escalate it any further than what it was.
Awesome.
Those correctional officers, they were like ready to attack me, trying to go hands-on and, you know, trying to grab my camera
Okay.
and started escalating situation. I was nowhere in any sort of restricted area or anything. This is
Okay.
where visitors are allowed to be.
Sure.
You know, I told them I'm an independent journalist. My name is Sean, by the way.
Okay.
Can I get your
Brian.
name and badge number?
Yeah, Brian 375, Brian Diener.
Diener,
Give you a card if you
375.
need it.
Thank you. I'll take a card. Thank you so much, sir. Yeah,
And I'm
so
with the city, just so you know.
you with the city
Yep,
of
city of
Oshkosh.
Oshkosh, yep.
Okay, thank you, sir. Yeah, so but to escalate the situation, I wanted to de-escalate the situation. I wanted to remove myself from, their presence because they were getting. I don't know if it's how they're used to treating people on the inside, but I try to explain something. My name's Sean. I'm an independent journalist. I'm just working on a story, taking some pictures of the facility here, not in any sort of restricted area, like near a fence or anything. Just right there in the where they're standing right there.
Okay,
I was
so
just
you're in the parking lot.
in the parking lot. Yeah.
And then did you go inside?
No, never even went inside.
You never went inside?
No, never went
okay.
inside. No,
Okay.
never went inside. I don't need, for my pictures, I don't need pictures of the inside. I wanted some pictures of the outside. So they're like, you're going to be arrested. So I said, and they started freaking out and everything. So I said, you know what? Let me walk over here. They said the police are on the way. And when I saw you guys come, I wanted to speak with you. That's why I called dispatch or whatever. But
And I apologize for that. I saw you waving.
yeah,
And I didn't know if you were just waving a kind of like...
just to say hello.
Well, and some people who are out, your First Amendment guys,
Yeah.
and people, I didn't know what you're doing. So sometimes they're trying to get a reaction out of us.
Oh, no,
so
I
when
wasn't.
I seen you kind of going like this.
No,
I'm
it
like-
wasn't. No,
I'm
it,
like, well,
yeah, no.
Yeah.
That's not what I do. You know, that's why I came over here. That's why I'm talking to you the way I am. I'm just trying to. I want this whole thing to be de-escalated and for me to go about my business. Honestly,
Yeah, and the reason we were here, the reason we got called is we were told that there was a male that was not leaving.
in the lobby, right? That's what dispatch said.
I thought it said lobby, but there could have been some miscommunication just with how it came.
Yeah.
And the reason he's talking to him and I was just sitting over here is because we were even seeing if there was a legal reason we even needed to make contact with you.
Okay.
Or I was going to maybe make a consensual contact with you and say, hey, like, what's going on? And that's why.
No, that's why I just wanted to talk to you. But if it's all right, if I'm not breaking any laws, I like to just go about my business.
Yeah, do you mind if we just talk to them first quick and just see what their opinion? I want to.
I mean, I would like, for transparency purposes, not to escalate a situation. Since you guys are here, I would like to see what their reasoning is. So myself, like, I'm not going to talk to them, but I would like to document it. Like, I'm a journalist, so this is of interest.
I'm going
to
to find
me.
out because the other officer's there, so I'll have him come over and he'll talk with you.
Yeah.
Then, I mean,
I just want to make sure that my rights aren't being violated, and we're just. I don't want to. Like I said, that's why I came over here, and that's why I wanted to talk to you, because I want to de-escalate. Those guys over there, they were acting real irrational. So, ready to grab my camera, don't step up close to me while I'm just walking around them trying to because they all surrounded me, about 5 of them, and I'm like, hey, listen, I don't want any problems. Let's de-escalate, This isn't worth it. Like, I'm just taking some pictures in public. That's a constitutionally protected activity. I'm not in any sort of restricted area. I didn't pass any no trespassing signs.
I agree. I mean, if I'm able to tape you, you should.
Yeah, exactly.
Tape me, right?
You are right now, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, I have no issues with that.
Exactly.
Sometimes people like try to hide it, and I'm like, hey, if you
No,
wanna
just
tape
no.
me,
I never
go ahead and
hide
tape
it.
me.
I
But
just-
no, like
yeah.
there's times you can see someone like in a car, and they're like,
Yeah.
I'm like, if you want to tape me, I don't take offense.
Yeah,
if I can tape.
that's
you,
great.
me.
Some people do take offense, like these correctional officers. They
Yeah.
take offense to things, and we're always being recorded, not just by police officers, but everywhere we go, whether in Walmart, Target, wherever you're going, you're being recorded one way or another.
Yeah.
You got
Your
traffic
phone,
cam.
there's always ways to find out where people are off their phones and stuff.
Exactly. I mean, we're in public here. I'm not in. I don't want to push any buttons. I didn't go up to like a fence and try and. That's not. But they just exploded, man. They exploded.
Yeah. So let me ask you this: since we're here, we're having a consensual conversation. Can I get your information?
Well, my first name's Sean.
Okay.
I'm going to leave it at that.
To give me anything else?
No,
Okay.
no. I'm going to leave it at that.
No, that's fine.
I'm going to leave it at that.
Can't blame me for asking, right?
Yeah, no, that's your job. Hey,
Right.
sir,
my job
sir,
saying,
it's your
hey,
job to ask.
Yeah.
And but it's my job to politely decline.
Yeah. And
That's my job.
You're
Yep.
not the first person who's declined, and I
I won't be the
offense
last.
to it. No,
Probably.
no.
Right?
Exactly.
But let me.
Yeah, because I probably would have been already done by now, officer. To be honest with you, so I just want to. I just want to get my little
Your
pictures and
investigative journaling or whatever kind of journaling you're doing, or-
exactly, and just
I think you
be
said
on my way.
independent journalist.
Yeah, I'm independent. I work for myself. But yeah, that's basically what I'm trying to do here, and that's it. And then I'll be on my
Exactly.
way.
You're your own boss,
Because
huh?
exactly, it's great.
I
I love it.
I can definitely see perks to that. Let me tell
It
you.
is. There's a lot of perks to being your own boss.
He was going to see if they know of anything that could criminally or
Yeah.
stop you from doing it.
Okay.
I don't
Well, how
have a
about let's
problem
walk
with
over there together. Let's
Yeah,
walk over there
we
together.
can take a walk. I got
Let's
no
take a
problem
walk.
with that.
because I don't want to feel like I'm being prevented from doing anything, you know?
I don't want you to either. And I guess
This is a great country we live in. I don't want to feel like I can't walk where I want to walk, you know?
And I do want you to know too, Sean. Like,
Yeah.
you know, you're not detained. You're not being held against your will.
Perfect. That's why I wanted to go for a walk, just to test that theory, just to see.
Okay, no. I mean, you called us to come talk to you.
Yeah,
Exactly.
No, exactly. No, I wanted to speak with you. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So
for
I
sure.
want to make sure we're on the same.
Because you guys were going to be here anyway, and I wanted to
Right.
I wanted to, you know, there's always two sides to every story, and
I want to make sure.
Yep.
There's the truth.
Yes, it is.
Holding you like against your will or.
oh
detaining
no,
you.
we're having a great walk.
Yeah.
No, I don't mind.
Yeah.
I don't mind.
And at some point, if you say, "Hey, you know what? You don't have to walk right next to me,"
Yeah.
I'm not.
Well, I would
taking
appreciate
offense
that.
to it.
I'd
So,
appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Just so we're, I guess. On
But you know, same way I'm for my right to be in public, I'm for your right to be in public. You have the right to walk right next to me. You know, so
That is true.
if it
But
didn't, but that's very nice of you,
But
though.
I also don't want you to feel like I'm, harassing you or something.
Okay, no, not at all.
That
Right.
that is a fair statement. Too. Yeah.
I'm for your rights to walk where you want to walk, but I don't have a problem either way.
Sure.
Somebody about to get educated today. Education. Education.
That was
Dedication.
the original correctional officer that made contact with us. They all went back inside now. It's good. It's a good thing. Hopefully the police leave and go about my business. Hopefully these
Right.
officers educate correctional
Yep,
officers inside.
educate.
We can move on about our day.
Absolutely.
We can. He kind of wanted an answer.
How you doing, officer? How are you?
Good, you?
Good.
Is it Sean?
Yeah, Sean.
How you doing? So, I was talking with those DOC employees. So, right now, we're under no belief that you're doing any kind of criminal act.
Correct.
At all.
And I informed them of that. They're going to be calling their legal departments to, find if there is something that says that you cannot be in the parking lot here.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I was very familiar with Wisconsin trespassing. They usually has to come with some type of criminal intent to do something, and I don't have that intent at all.
I'm not saying you do.
Yeah.
So we were just going to verify because, like, I'm sure Officer Diener told you, like, we're unaware of any specific state statute that says that you can't be in the visitor parking lot recording.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
if there is some sort of state statute that they're going to come back to us and say, hey, look at this state statute, say, this can't happen, and then we can discuss that issue.
Sure.
And then that would be like the warning kind of thing, like, hey, there is a state statute, here's a state statute if you want to look it up yourself.
Okay.
And then
That's fair.
And that would be like your warning, but then if you would come back again,
That's fair.
that would show that intent that you're talking about, right?
Yeah, that's fair. Exactly.
Don't worry about that when and if, right?
Yeah, when and if. I'm not really too worried right now. So, can I just get your name and badge number for you?
Officer Steffens, 409.
409. Thank you, Officer Steffen.
Cool, man.
Officer Diener, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Take care.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Okay, they did their thing. No violation.
So that, ladies and gentlemen, is
No
not
arrest.
a walk of shame. This is
Yes.
a walk of honor. Honoring their oath
Yes.
to the United States Constitution. It's a beautiful thing to see.
Sean, I wish you had your car. You could at least give me a ride up there.
Go with the Officer Steffen.
You're recording me that I'm too lazy to walk up there.
Take care, guys. So they all left the public lobby here. They can call their legal department all they want. Call your legal department all you want.
Yep.
Wow. Correctional officers here
They
at the
got
Oshkosh
educated.
Correction Institute. Something wrong with you guys here. You guys don't know how to de-escalate a situation at all. Horrible.
That's all I want. They
Oshkosh
got
Police
educated
Department
today.
Definitely did a great job. So we're just going to hang out for a little bit longer, guys. just to make sure that the Oshkosh Correctional officers over here know that we are well within our rights. We are not breaking
Absolutely.
any laws. All right, guys, so we're just getting out of the Oshkosh Correctional Institution here in the state of Wisconsin. Wow, so that started off pretty crazy and intense. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if you could see it on video, but I can definitely see it and feel it. Those correctional officers were tyrants, and they really were hoping to go hands-on immediately because that's what they're used to. That's what they're used to.
Yep.
They're used to going hands-on immediately with people who do not respect their perceived authority over them that are on the inside of this gate back here. That's what they do. And that's a shame, because even if you're behind the gate, you know, you should be treated like a human being. But I saw
Right.
their lips quivering. They were so angry that I was, you know, defying their unconstitutional
Even there.
orders. They're not
Yep.
even law enforcement. And when I told
At
them
all.
that, they got even more irate. You know, it's insane. You see how the law enforcement officers that were here, Officer Stefan and Diener, you know, how they treated me, how I treated them? That's how that could have went down between me and the correctional officers and the security director. But unfortunately,
Yep.
it didn't. Unfortunately, it didn't. Trying to grab my camera, put their hand in front of my camera to block it, you know, surrounding me.
I
Like
don't
a bunch of
understand
thugs
that.
like they
They
were
walk up.
acting. You know, we're not scared of
Right.
them. We're not going to back down from them. And that's why
At all.
we're where we're standing right now. That's exactly why I'm standing right here, right now. This is where they don't want me to be. And I'm here. This was a
Yep.
big win for the Constitution, a big win for we the people and our freedoms. This was great. Hopefully the
Yep.
correctional officers inside, when they see
Learn
their
something.
behavior and the world sees their behavior, they see what tyrants they were acting like, and hopefully they change. Hopefully. I'm not going to hold my breath. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. As always, stay safe. God bless. I'll see you in the next video. Long Island Audit. Peace.